Alright, good morning everybody. Today is March 6th and we had a very interesting close yesterday and overnight action today. So we had a rally here. We had a little bit of a short squeeze, broke out of range, traded up here, closed up here. Most of the volume happened at the top of the range, but we were not able to take the previous day's high. I had mentioned earlier during the live stream that we had taken the overnight low, but we didn't take but it would be weird that we also take the highs, and we almost got there, but we didn't. So I think that was a signal for for how strong or how weak the buyers were at that moment. And then we traded up here during the overnight and then dropped back to the same area. Keep going back to that. Remember, I keep saying that, right? Like when we have two volume nodes that have a lot of volume, we tend to go back and forth between those two, and that's exactly what we've been doing, right? Like going from here to here to here to here, right? So it's not surprising. Also, it's not surprising because seasonally speaking, I've been talking about a drop and a turnaround around March 10th. So we're still a few days away from what I think could be a turnaround. That doesn't mean that it will happen, but seasonally speaking, starting March 10 is one of the most bullish periods of the year. So I personally am going to start trimming my puts and start building some long position. And then we have a target pending here, 5704, which is exactly where that low volume is. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 lows. This is a back adjusted chart, so maybe it might not match what you have, but this is a back adjusted chart. So we have this liquidity here. At least these 2 lows are from this contract. These 2 are from the back adjusted from back before. So there's some liquidity here that could be, we could run into this, run some stops, and then make a turn. Or if buyers don't defend this 5704, then 56.65 is the next target to the downside. And then some more, this is a little bit stronger support, I believe, down here in this area. So I'm gonna mark both here so that when the time comes, we can see it clearly. Okay, and then on the upside we have this. This is kind of like the area where traders keep not wanting to trade much volume here. So if it was a low volume node in the past, and then even though we put all this volume here, we keep not, relatively speaking, we're just skipping through it, right? Like once we get above it, then it starts running towards this other high volume node. So keep an eye on this 5800 level for some minor resistance, and I'm kind of using it as a little bit of a line in the sand, support here, resistance, right? Like long above this, short below this, until the day develops, and then we have some more clear ranges for the opening for the RTH session. Now if we get above this and we are able to close the single prints, repair the single prints from the overnight session, and then go above this consolidation area, then targets are these two highs, and then cleaning of this single print from Friday, is that Friday or Monday? Monday session. And then here we have a stronger resistance at the 59.30 area. So after, if we clean this, I'm expecting, if we get up here, I'm expecting sellers to show up here and keep the move going. As far as news today, we just had some jobless claims, and we have some bill auctions, and then Treasury Secretary speaking at noon, and then Trump signs executive orders at 2 p.m. So keep an eye on that. Okay, NQ. Similar scenario. Traded up here, also couldn't take this high. So we have these two highs here, we have these two lows here. So yesterday was an inside day. So basically the rule says to go with the breakout of the inside day, but you know, we have these two highs are very close together. This one, we have the point of control here, so it could be that the breakout is a failed breakout, and then we come back into the range. So I would go with the breakout if I see strength in whatever direction, and we leave some single prints on the way. As far as NQ levels, we have this 20,800 resistance. So if we get here, I would be looking for sellers to defend this area back to this the middle of this range. And then here I had marked this as my support area, but we traded through it already twice. So I think that if it breaks again, there's a higher chance of us testing this 20,000 level again. You know, I have this around the 20,000 area. This is a the November low in the back adjusted chart. So it's a significant area to look for in the case that we start going down again. And again, I keep saying this, but I just want to keep pointing it out. This level is pretty big, so it might be a magnet. So we might have some more downside on NQ. 19,100. Keep that one in mind. Mark it on your charts. Okay. Crude. Found some buyers finally yesterday, and now it's trading above that yesterday's session. So if it holds above this, then we can move back into the 67.50 area, and then 68 has a high volume node, and then 68.35. Those are the targets on the upside. And then on the downside, look at all this volume here at 66.22. So that's the point of control from yesterday's session. So if we start coming back inside the range in crude, look for that 66.22. And gold, again, so yesterday we tried to break above this area. I took that breakout, but it was a failed breakout, so I had a very tight stop. I got stopped out, and then it's not holding, so I mean, it is holding. It's not breaking above it. So I think, we came back into this area, retested. So now we're consolidating here. So now I think the next time it tries to get above it, I think that would be a good setup to take that breakout into that 29.53. Okay, I hear someone's mic, but Steph, I hear your mic is on. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for today. Good luck, and don't forget to like and subscribe.